Hello and welcome to Songs of Silence. If you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description, and this is a 4X strategy combined with real-time strategy combat, as well as a number of kingdom management mechanics and RPG elements. And I'm sure I'm missing something else, but have you seen how gorgeous this game is? The art style is just so sublime. I don't have a descriptor strong enough to say how beautiful this game actually is. I love it. Anyway, there is a persistent progression system. Very, I wouldn't say short, but I would say actually very nicely paced game length. Games in skirmish mode are 2 to 4 hours. As you might expect, it's a 4X. It's not going to last a huge amount of time, but there is a very substantial progression system. If I just go into the encyclopedia here, you can see that if I unlock 50 encyclopedia entries, I'm going to get a new hero class, going to get loads of new hero classes if I win one skirmish map, if I unlock this and do that, and then there's a bunch of major cities you have available here. I mean, you can see that, well, I currently don't really have anything else unlocked, but just to kind of show you. And then we have huge amounts of units as well. 115 units to unlock. Actually crazy. There are 3 different factions in the skirmish mode. 100 plus skirmish maps. And 150 plus different orders that you can give to your people. So let's begin the campaign. And let's give it a go.
I will never forget the last days of Erengard. The day the Purgatory came. The day our homeland was devoured by silence. The day everything turned to dust. The Crusades' onslaught was relentless. A war without end. My parents led our armies in a final, desperate charge against the invaders. The tide of battle soon turned against them. I should have been there, either to save them or to perish by their side. Only I remained to protect the survivors of our once mighty kingdom. But in my darkest hours, doubt took hold. How can I lead these people? Where to? Am I really worthy to be their queen? In my moment of despair, a golden light appeared from above. It was Isla. A holy celestial bird who had once guided my mother. I hear you, faithful guardian. Please show us the way.
Guided by Isla, Lorelei heads for the allied kingdom of Elvin. Her only hope is that Hauser, a loyal friend of her father and aide to Elbin's king, can grant her people sanctuary. At long last, the people of Erengard arrive at their destination, but something's amiss. Albin's roads, fields, and villages are deserted. An ominous silence hangs thick in the air.
Look, everyone! Isla has found Elbin's capital. If we make haste, we could be there on the morrow.
Alright, and so your journey begins. Messages like this will help you learn the game, and all messages have a more detailed lecture in the game manual. Yeah, so this is basically the tutorial, pretty much. However, what I want to say about the tutorial is that it is very, I'm going to say surprisingly hands-off for a tutorial for a 4X. And I actually very much appreciate that. I don't know about you, but whenever I play a 4X strategy, I always kind of get a little bit overwhelmed. And so I generally go, oh wow, there's a lot of text here, you know, there's a huge amount of text here. It's going to be difficult for me to absorb all of that information. But this doesn't really do that. It gives you very nicely bite-sized little tutorial messages, and if you want more information, you can go and find it in the game manual. And I think that's absolutely perfect for a new player wanting to learn more about the advanced mechanics and things like that. But as you can see, this game, I don't know how they've made it look so incredibly beautiful, but it looks so good. I know I've said that already, but I'm gonna say it quite often here because I don't know whether you noticed in the first initial battle scene, but I don't even know what it is really. What is it that makes it look so good? I don't know.
State your name and
It's just the entire art style looks amazing. And as you can see, we're now attempting to implore these wonderful individuals. And yes, as you can see, this guy wants to attack us because we are an ally of Elbin. Yes. Okay, so you can actually pause right away here. I actually just skipped the battle tutorial. Well, never mind. But yeah, anyway, every single battle is basically automatic. You can't really tell your people what to do. However, there are a number of things that you can do to, shall we say, nudge them in the right direction. For example, there is a cavalry charge here. All friendly cavalry units rush into the target area, attacking enemies in their path with 5 power and pushing them away. And then it obviously tells you exactly everything you need to know. It tells you the cooldown, tells you the area and all that stuff. And then you also have this, which is indeed fallen combatants of target units have a 10% chance to be revived. Damaged combatants of target units are healed for 1 health. And bear in mind that 1 health is actually rather significant because, as you can see, these particular units, some of them have only 2 HP, so healing them for 1 HP is basically healing them for 50% of their HP, which is really, really effective. So, yeah. Anyway, I absolutely love the way the battles look as well, as I've said already. So let's actually just go and charge into these guys. I don't really know whether I should charge into these fellows, but I kind of feel like I should, so that's what we're going to do. Boom! There they go! Oh yes, charging into all of those friends right there, and there is a bunch of archers this way, so I'm kind of hoping that they're not going to do too much damage to us, but we are absolutely obliterating their back line right there. I guess that's the back line, and who are these guys? I don't even know who these guys are, but they're getting absolutely massacred too, or at least I hope they are. Can I heal these guys or something? I'm actually not entirely sure whether I can even heal them. I guess I will just heal them just in case. And I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, we are going to be fine. We're going to lose a couple of people, but that's absolutely fine. Not a problem. But here's the funny thing. I've already played this battle just because I wanted to, you know, get to grips with some of the controls. I wanted to see kind of what was happening in the initial start of the game. And I actually did something different in this, you know, through strategy, through our tactics that I employed. And what I did differently was, as you saw, I actually used my cavalry to attack the majority group of enemy units. And that seems to have made much more sense than us attacking the units to the south. Because if we attacked the units to the south, the other ones, they're going to actually do so much more damage. And you can even see our casualty report right here. So you see here, we literally only lost 3 people. That is nothing. Last time I lost so many more. So strategy and how you use your orders, very important.
Elbin, at war with Friedland. Our situation is even more desperate. I have to hurry. The capital might be in danger.
Lorelei rides with all haste through Silberstein's crowded streets, headed for King Atron's throne room. Her old friend Hauser lowers his mirrored mask and greets Lorelei with a warm yet weary smile. Elbin's monarch is nowhere to be seen.
Milady, it's good to see you, though the skies over Elbin grow dark. What brings you here?
I need your help, old man. A purgatory has consumed Erengard.
Gods help us. This is grave news indeed. And your parents, your highness?
I'm queen now.
I'm so sorry. I'm sure King Atran will grant you sanctuary. But first, we need to rescue him from Doran's citadel to the north.
My people are tired, old man, but if we must...
Thank you, milady. We need to break the siege before the citadel's defenses are breached. At your command.
Alright, there we go. So we now have access to a city, yes. And you can right-click any army and location to inspect it and get a more detailed look. So we can inspect our city right here. Once again, absolutely beautiful interface. Everything is looking extremely aesthetically pleasing. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't know, maybe you don't think so, but I think so. Anyway. This is Lorelei's army currently inside the city of Silberstein, and to learn more about any of your units, right-click them to open their details. Tooltips explain each unit's special ability icons. Drag and drop units to change their positions. So if we want to, we can change their positions like you can see right here, and this location also offers several recruitment options represented by the grey cards in the bottom. Drag them to an empty position to recruit new units. Recruitment costs resources. So, in other words, I could get some of these guys, which I think I will probably get. There we go. So now we've got even more cavalry, which I think is going to be fantastic. You can also disband some units too. You can see here, if I drag these guys over here, I can indeed disband them if I want to. However, I don't see the point in doing that, so that's absolutely fine. So we're just going to close that panel and then exit. And here we go. So what we need to do is we need to rescue King Atran and defend our capital and all that wonderful stuff. But we're going to be basically playing with Hauser for the moment. And as you can see, we now control an additional hero. Hauser is a powerful priest with access to strong summoning and protection abilities. Each hero class in the game plays differently. To select your heroes, you can either left-click on their portrait or their army on the map. Remember that each hero has their own movement limit per turn. Make good use of all of your armies. Two allied heroes can also move onto one another to exchange units and artifacts. Alright. So without further ado, I already know that there is an enemy over here, so we are going to do that and try to secure the bridge, because that's what we're going to need. And I'm going to very immediately just pause the game, because I want to just show you something real fast. Because these guys right here, they are immediately going to charge us, and then we also have these fellows here, and they are indeed ranged as far as I can tell. Yeah, they seem to have crossbows or guns or something like that, and we have loads of healers and stuff like that. We have like loads of healers and casters and stuff like that, so I'm actually not entirely sure how this is going to go, but I'm very much hoping that my pikemen are going to do a good job. So let's see what happens. I do also have this, which is Divine Intervention. Divine Intervention is a thing that allows us to basically summon 2 Luminants onto the battlefield, and that basically is like a small bombardment of divine energy. And as you can see, it did a little bit of damage here and there. I'm kind of hoping that my healers will actually do something. Oh, we're actually destroying things. Wow, okay. We're doing a lot more damage than I anticipated, but yes, we are actually murdering very effectively indeed. And is that Hauser himself? I think it is, right? I think it is. Anyway, there's the victory for us. Easy enough, isn't it? Not too bad. Thank the gods, it is over, he says. Yes. Hauser leads the victorious army in a procession to a makeshift altar. Donned in their finest mantles, they give praise to the Celestials. Walk in the light. And, as you might expect, he's gonna level up. Yes.
I should have been there.
I'm glad you weren't. you would have only shared my father's fate.
You must be cautious, milady. We can't afford to lose your bloodline.
Alright, there we go. And as you might expect, every single time you end the turn, things progress. And I'm pretty sure that that means that Lorelai's army is going to restore HP while she is waiting in the town. And so that's obviously what we're going to try to do. And you can see here that the level up is available, and so we're going to be doing that. And then we can select a new order. So as you can see, with each new level, your hero becomes more powerful. You can either choose to unlock a completely new card or upgrade a card already in your possession. Each card can be upgraded twice, becoming more powerful every time. So, huge amounts of different things here. I'm personally wanting to go with something that is going to provide us with some additional utility or additional damage. What is this? Play on a friendly location to add a golden temple building. It adds +4 divine favor income per turn, +1 supply, and unlocks the following recruitment cards: Acolytes of Wrath. Placing a building immediately ends the unrest state. That might actually sound pretty good. And then we have a battle card here. So obviously, as I may or may not have mentioned, we do have different types of cards. So it's not always going to be battle cards, and it's not always going to be cards that we can use on the world map itself. From my perspective, I actually feel like, what does Divine Favor do? Because I actually don't know that. Spend it on cards tied to the celestial gods, like summoning luminant creatures. Okay. I mean, this is actually crazy in my opinion. I feel like this is a really, really powerful ability because affected friendly units become immune to damage. I mean, really, how can you say no to that? But I think I will actually be going for Golden Temple instead because it does allow us to recruit some additional things. And there we go. As Hauser's strength grows, so does the trust of the people. True leadership can inspire a noble house for many generations to come. And there we have it. Okay, so we can now pillage this if we want to, by the way. So you can pillage various locations on the world map if you so desire. And as you can see from the description on the card, play on a location while it is in unrest state. Pillages the location for a large amount of gold, but reduces its prosperity level by 1. If a location's prosperity level is reduced to 0, it is destroyed. Buildings in the target location are also destroyed and yield extra gold rewards. Very nice. So as you can quite clearly tell, he is out of movement points. I like the fact that they have included on the UI the movement allowance because let's face it, it's very annoying when games don't do that, so I'm actually very pleased about it. And otherwise, I'm just going to end the turn. There is no reason for me to do anything else. Everyone else is now going to be moving. Obviously, if you're playing multiplayer, you are indeed, as far as I'm aware, you're going to have a timer. You're going to have a timer on your turn. I'm not sure if you can disable that. I'm pretty sure you can. I would assume you can at least. So if you're playing with friends and people want to take, all the time you need, then you can probably disable the timer. Anyway, let's actually just go in here, see if she's restored herself. Okay, so she still has one unit that is needing to be healed. Do I just want to randomly go? I'm actually not entirely sure, but yes. Anyway, all of these things that we're encountering right now, by the way, like for example reserves and so on and so forth. So reserve slots are actually very useful because they can hold loot wagons, artifacts, and units you want to keep safe, like damaged units. You can also bring additional troops to put into your army after suffering losses. Be careful though. Loot and artifacts can be stolen if your army is defeated, ambushed, or destroyed. So let me actually just see here. So these are the refugees. I actually don't feel the need to take refugees with us in our army. I feel like that is going to be a bit of a mistake. So probably not going to do that. But what we are going to do is we're going to build the Golden Temple here. Oh yes, there we go. Did we do it? Yeah, it seems like we did it. Okay, and what can I do here now? Okay, so now we're going to restore ourselves. This is actually fantastic. So he's already in here, and now we can recruit Acolytes of Wrath, these guys. And they are ranged 2. Well, or at the very least, they have the perk ranged 2. And you can see here that it does require divine favor. These ones require divine favor to be able to summon them. And I really want to get these guys. Actually, super badly. But, unfortunately for me, funnily enough, I don't even have enough space to be able to do that. So I'm thinking right now, is there anything I can do to increase? Recruitment card. No. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think there is anything I can do to increase my my overall party size, at least at the moment. And I guess what I'll do is I'm just gonna end the turn again. And we're probably going to attack these guys over here.
The siege.
Yeah, we're obviously going to tell her to go over here. Yes, I'm doing the wrong thing. I need to right-click. There we go. And then we are going to have her... I don't know whether I want to go over there yet. Do I not want to level her up first and attack this? Or is that bad? I feel like that's a bad idea. Should I... I don't know. It feels like a bad idea for me to go over here right now, but I am within range, as you can see. We can travel relatively quickly in a short space of time. So I'm thinking that maybe... I don't know, maybe it's a good idea.
Won't withstand much more damage.
Okay, here we go. Let me see. Defend your capital and... Okay, I guess I'm just going to go in. Eh? Should I just go in? I guess so. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, this is... Oh, dear. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, we got a... What is this? Okay, this is a catapult. Okay, that's going to be funny. And we got cavalry coming in. Oh, I'm actually a little bit worried about this. I feel like we might have some issues here. Or maybe not. I don't know. My cavalry are going to have to do something really, really fast here. We're going to have to kill these guys. I don't even know. I should probably have them kill the archers, to be honest. That's probably going to be the best thing for us to do, potentially. Let's do this. Revive some people. Heal some people. Oh, I kind of hope we're going to be fine. Are we going to lose, actually? No. We are actually overrunning them now. But the thing is, this is really the funny thing. One wrong move, and you can sustain many, many casualties. So that's definitely something to think about. You know, it is not a game that you can just basically go, yeah, you know what, I'll just randomly do whatever. No. You're actually going to have some issues sometimes. I'm going to actually teleport all my guys over here to destroy the catapult, and then we're going to all charge at them together. As you can see, that was in my opinion, that was a good idea, because we had 3 cavalry basically just standing off somewhere, and that was probably not the best idea. I'm actually wanting these guys to restore themselves, but I'm actually not entirely sure whether I've understood this correctly. It says fallen combatants. So I was kind of hoping that maybe I could revive some people, but there you go. The king is safe. And we got 520 XP for that. Obviously, we want to get Lorelei leveled up as well. That's going to be extremely important. Though superior in numbers, the invaders cannot compete with Erengard's and Elbin's combined will to survive. A visibly relieved King Atran rides forth to meet Lorelei in front of Doran's citadel.
I am forever in your debt, but alas, I must request your assistance one more time.
I'm not here to fight. All I want is a new home for my people.
The Friedland capital can be that home. Just help me end this war.
Then I will oblige. But only for the sake of House Erengard.
Hauser, Queen Lorelei will need your support. Go! Attack Sternsicht at once!
At your command.
Friedland must live!
A once proud city, many years of conflict have taken their toll on Friedland's capital, Sternsicht. From atop a crumbling battlement, their aging matriarch, Raduin, surveys her kingdom's war efforts.
Alright, so there you go. You rescued the king. Well done. Your armies suffered some losses. Don't fret. As long as there are some survivors, a unit can be healed back to its full strength free of charge. To do so, you must leave them inside a location with the supply perk, like this fortress. Each turn, they will restore some of their lost health and fighters. Always try to keep damaged units safe by placing them in your army's reserves. This fortress also offers new unit recruitment options. Don't forget to rest and refill your armies regularly. Yes, that's what I was doing beforehand when we were in this this city over here. And there's King Atron over there. He's obviously very much fine. And yeah, we can now level up, so let's do that. She's now reached level 2. Fantastic. So let's have a look. What do we want to go for? Okay, so we have a strategy card here. Play on a friendly army which is not in a siege or inside a location. The army loses all remaining movement and returns to battle-ready formation, even if it was retreating. All units immediately heal for 20% of their total health. The army gains supply rank 1 to heal every turn, and a power bonus of +2 for as long as it remains encamped. The card effects last until the army moves. That's actually a really strong card in my opinion. Might be an idea. However, Divine Spark is kind of calling to me right now. That seems really, really good actually, because being able to heal your units for 2 instead of 1, that is a 100% increase obviously, so it might be really, really useful for us to go for that. We also have High Tower, which means that play on a friendly location to add a high tower building. It adds +7 gold income per turn. I mean, we're getting a pretty decent amount of gold right now already. We're getting 50, so I'm not sure if we really need that too much. However, it does unlock the following recruitment card, Rage Sworn. And placing a building immediately ends the unrest state. I'm going to upgrade the card, I think. That's what we're going to do. I want her to be a little bit more powerful in battle here. It's going to be quite important for us. And, because she leveled up, we now have the ability to field 7 units at once, which is very, very nice. And as you can see, we can get some Oathsworn here. As you see, we also did lose all of our infantry, which is hilarious. Or at least, I feel like we lost all of our infantry. Okay, so let's get these guys. Can we get more? No, we can only get 1. Okay, maybe I should have actually gotten the... Maybe I should have gotten that building. That probably would have been a better idea. But oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Right now, we're just going to leave Lorelei where she is. What is this over here? That's a ruin. This location has been destroyed and none of its cards and perks are available until it's rebuilt. Okay. Right, so I guess... actually, with Hauser, I could go over there, but I don't have enough... what is this? Building materials. Yeah, I don't have enough building materials. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to move over here with him. And we're going to attack this aggressive army because there is a temple town of St. Ida here. Or Ida, as it may be. And let's attack these guys. I have no idea. This seems a bit dangerous, actually, for me to do. Oh my. Are you serious right now? These guys are insane. Okay, okay, that's not particularly good. Wow, I had no idea that they were ranged bombardment. Okay. Do I need to retreat from this? I actually have no idea. Do I need to retreat from this? Maybe? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I mean, I can retreat, as you can see. I can actually retreat from this if I want to. But I'm thinking that maybe we'll be okay as long as we can continue bombarding these guys. I mean, they have insane HP. What's going on with their HP levels? I don't know, but we seem to actually be doing a little bit fine now. That's a funny thing about this game. When you go into battles and you think, oh no, I'm going to lose this initially because the enemy is just in your business. Eventually... you think, oh, wait a minute. We're actually surviving. We're actually getting, you know, back onto, you know, back to the advantage, you know. We're actually getting back on top here. So, I'm kind of pleased about that. I personally feel like this card is really, really weak. So, I may want to upgrade this and or get a new battle card in some way. It's probably going to be important. And as you can see, there you go. Nice victory. So, another bloody victory. Yeah, it was actually very bloody. And we are getting 534 experience with that. Overcome with humility, Hauser kneels and prays. May our fallen find eternal peace among the stars. And you can see here, we literally lost 29 of my Hearth Guards. 29 of them. But that is only 1 unit. Bear in mind. I mean, technically, a unit is... one squad, as it were, right? So technically we only lost one unit, which is not the most terrible thing. It is kind of bad, but it's okay, you know? And we are now going to end the turn. We have no time limit left now, so we can kind of relax a little bit. We don't have to rush over to anywhere in particular. And I am going to be taking Hauser back here for sure. And build up. Play on this location to increase its prosperity level. Ooh, from 2 to 3 can only be used while the prosperity bar is completely filled up. Let me actually just see. Where is the prosperity bar here? Ah, there it is. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. I like that a great deal. Okay, so let's get some more Acolytes of Wrath. And you can place these guys, by the way, anywhere you want. You can literally place them anywhere you like. So, for example, I can place... this is the garrison only. So, for example, I can place these guys in the back if I want to. But obviously, that's probably not the best idea. I would like to get more people. Let's get more of these guys. Do I not have enough space? No, I do not. Okay, I see. All right, so yeah, so you can see here, blue cards are called strategy cards. To use them, select, well, we already know how to do that, and you know, all that wonderful stuff. But yeah, there's all kinds of different types of cards, and yeah, we're continuing to unlock encyclopedia entries, which is great because that means that we're going to be able to unlock additional hero types. And how is Lorelei doing? Well, she's still restoring herself right now, which is absolutely fine. I think I might want to get some Oathsworn. Do I? The thing is, do I? Do I want to do that? I think so. We don't have any archers, though. I feel like that's the main problem that we have right here. But I think it's okay. Okay, yeah, we can just end the turn again. And, ooh, wait a minute. What do we got going on here? Hello there. Lindgren of Melador. That is not a very nice person to come over here and attempt to attack us. I'm going to assume they will attempt to attack. That's going to be interesting. My cavalry is not looking particularly good, as you can see. They are not looking good at all. We may have some issues actually defending this. How is Hauser doing right now? Oh, he's actually full HP. Oh, wow. How did he get to full HP so fast? I have no idea. Maybe we want to... Do we want to get rid of anyone else? I think these guys are really good, right? They summon infantry. Hearthguards, they're obviously going to be fine. I mean, they're actually restoring themselves still. So I probably want to leave them alone, don't I? Or do we just want to go all in on Acolytes of Wrath? Surely not, right? I don't think we want to go all in on that, do we? No, I don't think so. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use build up here. That's going to gain a little bit of extra prosperity for this particular place. I have no idea what that actually does, by the way. But I can only assume that it's a good thing, right? It says... They also provide reasonable income collected from the many travelers and merchants funneled through these unavoidable choke points. Okay. Yeah, okay, so fine. Right, so if Hauser moves over here, can we besiege this with him? Do you think we can besiege this with him? I think we might be able to. Should we try it? Is this a bad idea? I think this might be... Oh, no, there's only 3 people. What? They only have... Oh. Oh, this might be a mistake. Oh, dear. Yes, this might be a bit of an error on my part. Oh, my... yes. The main problem we're having right now is that my forces are concentrating on these guys in the front rather than concentrating on the ones in the back, because they are the ones that actually do need to be killed. But thankfully we do seem okay. I'm not sure if we're actually losing anyone, but here's the thing. If we do manage to capture this is an entire town. Just bear that in mind. So even if we do lose a significant portion of our forces, it's actually not that big a deal. Funnily enough, I feel like these units in the very back here, the ones where my cursor are right now, they are significantly powerful for us because they are actually summoning temporary units that can help us a great deal. And I think that's actually one of the main reasons why we are achieving victory in these cases. Unfortunately, we lost quite a few Acolytes of Wrath, but that's actually okay. As you can see, they didn't really they didn't lose anyone permanently, so that's fine.
You've lived this war for years, haven't you? I'm sure there's much to learn.
No doubt about it. I'll elaborate later.
Ooh, okay, much to learn, eh? Much to learn. Okay, yeah, so we have strategy cards here. Select a hero, and heroes can unlock more by leveling up. Strategy cards are powerful and important to improve your kingdom, rebuild or upgrade locations, burn down locations after capturing them, and much more. Read the tooltip description to understand what each card does. Okay, yeah, I personally do not want to pillage this because the prosperity level of this is level 1. I would prefer to capture it, if at all possible. I feel like it would be much better, much more lucrative for us to capture this. It seems to be in a relatively nice strategic location. I mean, it's surrounded by mountains on every side apart from one. So I'm thinking, yeah, you know what? We're just going to leave it like it is. And we could also get building materials. I actually wonder, is there a way for me to get better building materials? I'm actually wondering. No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Well, we might want to move Hauser actually back there soon. There is going to be a siege, as you can quite clearly tell. There will definitely be a siege coming on here. Bit worried about that, actually. Bit worried about that. Maybe I should have... I don't know. We did upgrade our combat card, so that's nice. Oh, there's 2! Oh, this is bad. Okay, the siege has started. The siege has started. What actually happens when the siege begins? The siege is going to start in 4... Oh, it ends in 4 turns. So that means that I can probably interfere with it, can we not? And it looks as though, yes, indeed, that is the case. So let's attack. I mean, generally, I don't need to attack right now, but I think I might as well. And let's see what happens. Okay, so we have defensive fire here. Shoots multiple projectiles into the target area. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that over here. Let's do our little cavalry thing and attack these archers over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was some massive damage. I like that. That's great. And now we can heal our cavalry. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a perfect idea, in my opinion, to buff that particular card. Because being able to heal already tough units, yeah, that's an absolutely fantastic idea, in my opinion. I think that's really, really good. Okay, so we can obviously bombard these archers with our, I don't even know what, ballistas or something like that, I can assume, maybe. And let's heal our infantry a little bit. As you can see, the infantry are now full HP too, which is even better. And now we can finish these guys off with a wonderful little charge towards them. And there we have it. Nice and easy elimination. Let them run. They were worthy opponents. Yes, indeed. Okay, and we're getting good experience every single time. The enemy High Lord seemed like an honorable woman. She once must have served her own house and now joined Raduin's cause. Lorelei wonders what might have happened to her kingdom. And what did we actually lose? As you can see, my casualties are extremely low now because my new upgraded card really makes a huge difference.
Here's your first lesson about this war. Once, Friedland and Elben were allies. But then, 4 generations ago, Friedland's eastern lands were consumed by silence. So people began migrating west. Food was short, and tempers even shorter.
Ah, I see. So more a case of, shall we say, what? Attrition or, well, starvation more likely, because food was short, wasn't it? Food was short, so that's probably the reason. Anyway, okay, what do we have here? Play on an empty unit slot to summon a random lesser celestial unit. I probably don't want to do that. I would like to get more, more Acolytes of Wrath, I think, even though I'm not sure whether that's a good idea for me personally, but I do want to upgrade this particular town because its prosperity at the moment is actually looking pretty good for us. So I think I am going to end the turn here. There is another siege, which actually is not... That is not bad. That is actually not bad, if I do say so myself. I actually feel like we are probably going to have a pretty easy time here of defending. So all I'm going to do is just end the turn here. And we are just going to head on in here. And then we're just going to build this up. Boom. There we go. Nice. Nice. I like it. I like it. I have no idea what it actually does. It doesn't seem to actually increase my gold or anything like that, but I'm going to assume that maybe there is something else that it does. Maybe it does increase my gold and I'm just not seeing it right now, but it doesn't really matter either way. So what we're going to do now is we're going to attack. Yes, we're going to attack the enemy. Why not? Okay. So, obviously, I'm going to do relatively similar things to what I did last time, where we're basically just going to charge into our... Whoa, okay, never mind. The archers are just getting absolutely decimated. Let's try and kill these guys. Nice. Nice. Okay, wait. That's actually kind of bad for us, but no, it's not, because everyone's now in the same location, so I can heal them all at the same time. Perfect. Yes. Absolutely wonderful. And the archers have been completely destroyed. And yeah, that's a wonderful victory for us. And obviously we're playing right now on balanced difficulty. Just bear that in mind. Balanced difficulty. So we're not playing on anything too difficult and nothing too easy either. So, you know, there's that to take into account. Okay, there we go. Thankfully there doesn't seem to be friendly fire, so we don't need to worry about that too much. And I kind of... You know what? I'm going to use this over here because I kind of want to keep those guys... Ah, never mind. I wanted to keep that last enemy unit alive because I actually wanted to heal again with my combat card. Because that's obviously a strategy that could be potentially useful, as in we can heal just before the battle ends, and then we won't have to heal as much on the world map, because that does take a little bit longer in my opinion. And as you can see, we lost very few units. We did lose an entire, actually an entire unit of Hearth Guards, which is not exactly great, but that's fine.
The silence devoured Friedland bit by bit.
And where silence falls, war is never far behind.
Indeed, milady. Our prospects are grim. I used to think the gods had a plan. Now I'm not so sure. These are desperate times.
Indeed. But yes, as I said, it doesn't really matter. We can just recruit some more people, and then we're going to be fine, you know? We're going to be absolutely fine. So I'm just going to get some more people behind here, and we can continue to restore ourselves. And as you can see, Doran Citadel has almost leveled up its prosperity. And we're going to take Hauser back here, and we're going to just go into the town, and we're going to recruit some more Acolytes of Wrath. I mean, technically, I could get some more Hearth Guards. Do I want to get more? Do I want to get more Hearth Guards? I actually don't know. The funny thing is, Hearth Guards are very good against enemy cavalry, as you can quite clearly see. So if I don't have anyone that can actually support us against cavalry, then that's probably a bad idea, right? So I think having some Hearth Guards is probably going to make a pretty big difference. So I think that's probably what we'll do. We'll probably just leave it like that, but yes. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. If you want to check out Songs of Silence and its full release version, then there is a link in the description. Very, very fun game. Super, incredibly beautiful art style. And you can play it with friends too. There's a multiplayer mode and all that wonderful stuff. So, you know, check it out. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.